Laugh Attack.
Kevin Fox once told me, because I was telling him about my...
Is this the voice thing?
No, the eventualities in a show. Like you... okay, and anytime that you can do something in a stand-up set that the audience thinks is an extemporaneous reaction to something that like just happened, like you get so much more love for it. Like I was at Yuck Yucks one night and a waitress dropped a tray. And, you know, I just make this stupid fucking benign joke. You go, hey, oh, you know, when we said tip the waitstaff, I didn't mean push them over. Like, you know, it was something really stupid, but because it's right off the cuff and an immediate reaction to what they've just witnessed, they go fucking mental.
Because they don't have that ability. They always wish they could. Like, they're the ones that get home like, fuck, I could have said that.
And so I was telling Kevin that story and how funny I thought it was. You know, you just get so much more love for this totally mediocre. And he says, a couple years into comedy, I sat down and I said, okay, what are the 100 things that happen in a show? A siren goes off. A waitress drops a tray, somebody, you know, has a coughing fit, whatever the hell. And I'm going to write a witty rejoinder to each of those things. And so Kevin had like sat down and composed these improvised reactions to, and of course from Kevin, you know, he's such a virtuoso that it just comes off as like, oh, this guy's just a genius. It came straight from straight from the bank.
I agree with that because there's always things you can count on from show to show. You know, there's going to be some old people. You know, there's going to be, like you said, it's the eventualities of a show.
Oh, and that's the kind of the Ian Bagg thing as well, right? Like
Ian Bagg is fucking awesome.
Yeah, and you just like figure out, like, I mean, that's the amazing thing about comedy. It's
always, more like a Rolodex in your head, right?
Yeah, and I always tell people, comedy is a lot like what do you call it? Like polling or census taking. Like, you know what a city or a country looks like. You know what they hold sacred. You know what they find funny because you're taking a poll like every night, you know? And you also realize, like, as much as everybody loves to think of themselves as these little individual snowflakes and flowers, it's like, dude, I'm looking at you and you're in the front row and you're fucking exactly like the dude who was in the front row last week. Or, you know, I'm going to see 100 guys like you this year and I'm going to be able to make this comment about each of you. And because each of you has that sort of self-flattering notion about how individual you are, it's going to seem like I wrote it just for you. And it's like how every I had a friend who dated a girl with brown eyes, and he said that every boyfriend she had ever had played her the Van Morrison brown-eyed girl. He goes, "This will be our song, baby, because you're my brown-eyed girl." Like, every fucking dude she ever met thought that this was the brainwave that he was having, right?
Laugh Attack.